Hi there. Dang. I got like an eye, like my eyes aren't proportionate, right? So like one always be like lower than the other. Look at that shit. I'm here to tell you about angel number 2772. And the reason is because well, okay, here's how it happened. All right. So I have currently on this phone over here, I have I have 23 tabs open. And I went to go close a couple and I saw one that was open and I closed it, and then I went somewhere, I don't even know what I was looking at, and it said 2772. So I go look at 2772. 2772, the power of teamwork. To make your life as good as it can get, you need to make sure that you are always moving towards creating the right kind of future that will make you feel as though you are headed in the right direction. This means that you need to follow the advice of the angels and the angel number 2772, and remember that your life is what you make it. Um, the meaning of 2772 reveals that it is essential to work with other people to achieve your goals. Teamwork is necessary because it draws you closer to your goals. You cannot achieve success without a bit of assistance from your friends and family, no matter how brilliant you are. It would help if you had others to help you execute your ideas and to manage the resources that you have, among other things. It is possible to, at times, work alone and achieve something, but imagine working with a team. With a team, you will be able to fulfill all your goals in a short time. Now, some months ago, I had posted a video called "The Importance of Collaboration." Right? The I have been meaning to read this for a while, but I'm going to read to you what the article was that I chose not to read, and then it was like, no, read it, read it. That's the 2772. That's uh, Harvard career expert says the number one desirable skill that very few people have, especially men. When young people ask me for career advice, I always tell them, don't just focus on your own accomplishments, be a collaborator. I discovered an important and overlooked insight. People who figured out how to collaborate across teams gained a major competitive edge over those who did not. Um, so this article is on CNBC.com. Um, so here's some tips on becoming a good collaborator. Okay. 1, be an inclusive leader. The mindset to have is that that person thinks differently from me. They know something different that I don't, and I can learn a lot from them. Show appreciation and acknowledgement. The me first mentality is often a deal breaker, a turnoff, even for hiring managers. Um, Ask for help. And don't forget to mention the names of those who contributed as well as their expertise. This will give your report more credibility. And crowdsource. Give people a way to learn without having to be a part of every team. The desire to learn is a frequent driver of voluntary commitment. And share data streams. Now that's kind of more for like work. You know what I'm saying? Scorecards, dashboards, powerful tools for several reasons. Okay, but 444. So that is, a lot of men don't have it because men are competitive. You know, it's really funny because I've had several things where I broke down differences between men and women, but I also often say that there is no difference between men and women. When I was in the 8th grade, I did a project where I noticed the differences between boys and girls. And one of the things that I noticed immediately was that boys were always in competition. Now, again, there is no difference. In fact, I found another. I found another article I wanted to bring up as well, and it's not on this phone. It's on the phone I'm holding. But this is important too, because when we get into what is different, where do the differences come from? I never got to finish my confirmation video because I got agitated. But the differences don't actually come from our brains. It comes from how we socialize with each other. And there's also been research done to show that these differences actually come also from the language. They show that people that speak Arabic, their brains work on both sides because of the difficulty of the language. Okay, whereas someone in Germany only uses the left side of their brain. The conditioning is coming from the language and the gender roles that we socialize our children with. Okay, there still is no difference technically. Okay, so everybody who speaks Arabic uses their right and left side of their brain. Okay, but when you are socialized to be competitive and you're a boy, not your nature, if you're taught that, then that is what keeps you from being a good collaborator. Okay, so I just wanted to throw that out there. A little more confirmation too. On my community board, I got let me see. I gotta, my brain is, I did a lot today. I got a video, it's called Sperm Death in the Uterus, that confirms what I said about sperm, okay, and why you are not actually designed to have all this sperm because you're supposed to be monogamous, but because it's weak. And it's not necessarily that it's weak, that's why they call it strong swimmers, right? But they said once the sperm reaches the egg, only a few dozen are left out of 300 million sperm. That's a larger number than I even quoted. I think I quoted 120 million, okay? But that confirms what I said about that. Then I also had a confirmation about the whole generations thing when I was saying that these attitudes that we have and the socialization that we have is an 8th-generation thing. Well, Jenna Ortega and Aubrey Plaza had a joke at the SAG Awards where they said that they would curse them and affect the next 7 generations. They didn't make that joke. So these people know what the fuck they're doing. Some of them. You know what I'm saying? So I said a lot, but not really. You know, only 8-minute video, but I just thought I would let you know about some of those things. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend.